Bam! How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. So today's juice review is going to be the start of a new company. Um, I do have a few that I'm finishing up in my rotation. I have like a flavor or two left of each, so I'm trying to cycle them out. I'm trying to get to everybody as quickly as I can. Um, I have shortened my videos to make them a bit easier to watch. So I devote a video per flavor. I feel it gives better respect and attention to each particular flavor and its profile. However, the downside to that is it does tend to take me a bit longer to get through a company's flavor lineup of however many flavors I'm able to acquire or purchase. So it there is a give or take, and I feel doing the specific videos per flavor is a much better alternative. But like I said, it does tend to take me a bit longer to get through a company's flavor line and or moving on to the next company. So I will get to everybody, that is for certain. It just bear with me, and I will try to get through this as quick as I can. So today's flavor is a newer flavor that actually came out from an established company. I believe they're based in California, just because of the Proposition 65 warning that's on everything that they have. The flavor is called Mr. Frosty. Now, granted, it is a cartoony little character, and in the vaping world, everybody's trying to kind of stay away from the childlike appearances, because we're all supposed to be at least 18 or over, in some states 21. So there's really no need for it, but it's just, I guess this is more just kind of harkening back to the older days of Frosties and soda shops with milkshakes and things like that. So give or take, it's a yay or nay for some people, but that's where that is. But the flavor is Mr. Frosty. It's from a company called Quik Vape. If you check them out on Instagram, it is Quik Vape. I believe they're on Facebook as well. They do have a website. However, I had a little bit of trouble navigating with it and trying to get anywhere on it. So I did actually find this for purchase on elementvape.com, which is actually a really cool website. Great people, customer service wise. I've bought a few things through them myself. So quick shout out to Element Vape. But this is available for purchase on there as well. Now, this is the bottle. Like I said, it is Mr. Frosty, but it does say up here, Quik Vape presents Mr. Frosty. It is one of their newer flavors. It is a vanilla milkshake with fruity cereal. Really? Milkshake, fruity cereal. It's not a bad combination. It's not something that you're going to think of and go, that probably doesn't taste very good. Not the case. Haven't tried it yet. It is a first vape. Haven't even opened the box yet. So it is going to be going on a fresh wick, which is on my Texas Tough Cotton. It just works really well. I stick by it. I stand by it. Fully support it. It's really easy to work with, and it doesn't have a very strong cottony taste, so you can jump right into flavor. But this is the bottle. They were nice enough to send me a flavor profile card on here, and it has all the information as far as for the flavor. It also has this has its own Instagram page. It's at Mr. Frosty _vape, hashtag Mr. Frosty, and you can email them directly as well. But this is the bottle, and that's all on the back as well, right down in here. Has the warning and ingredient labeling. Flavor, it is a max VG. Now, again, it is a 3 nicotine. Max VG does not mean 100%, obviously. Max VG just means that for this flavor, they went with the most amount of VG that they could put into the flavor that worked best for it without changing the flavor too much. That's all max VG means. So going by the fluidity of it, I'm going to guess it at about an 80-20, maybe an 85-15, give or take. I will find out for sure, and I will post it in the comment box on the bottom. But that's about where I'm going to roughly estimate it to be. This is the bottle. It does have Mr. Frosty, and it does have the more old school style scripture on it. Basically, again, like going back to old soda shops and soda fountain little cafe type places that had the swirls and everything else emulating like ice cream and shakes and things like that. Vanilla milkshake with fruity cereal, max VG 60 milliliter. It is a 3 nic mg, which is right here, and then it does say Quik Vape presents Mr. Frosty, and then it does have all the warning and ingredient labeling on the side, and it is safety sealed right in here. So again, it is a first vape, first review. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust this open. Now, regardless of anything else, most people who watch my videos know that I prefer creamier vape flavors, the more desserty type, even though I don't eat it, which is really weird. So this is something that is kind of right up my alley, but it is just my opinion. I'm just trying to let you know more of what it vapes like, show you the clouds, describe the flavor a little bit better, so that it gives you a bit more information to go off of to see if it's something that you might want to take a stab at and try yourself. Not everybody has access to every flavor in the world, and that's the point of why people like me do things like this, to try to spread the word, have other shops that are interested, have shops sample them, let people know. People watch the video and they say, hey, that sounds like something I would like, so let me go ahead and try it and see who by me has it. That's really all it is. I'm not trying to impose my will. I'm not trying to force it on anybody. I'm just trying to let you get a better understanding of what the flavor is that I'm vaping on. Wow. Now, this is a little bit different because in the profile it says it's a vanilla bean milkshake. Now, vanilla bean definitely is going to be more closer to an actual vanilla flavor than just straight vanilla. But if you've ever smelled it or ever tasted anything that was supposed to be a true vanilla bean, it has a much richer flavor and odor to it than just actual regular vanilla. And this definitely has it. And on the very tail end of the inhale, you start to get the slight hit of the fruity cereal. I definitely I want to vape this like badly. So I'm going to go ahead and wick this up, and we will get to this because I'm really curious to see how this is going to pair together. I'm a fan of both flavors, even though I don't eat either one really all that much in real form. I don't want to say natural, but so I'm really curious just because I want to see if either flavor is going to be overpowering more so than the other. I'm interested to see how smooth it is, whether or not it has a more like a creamier vape to it on the lines of the milkshake aspect, if because of the fruity cereal flavor, if it's going to give it any type of a throat hit, things like that. So I kind of have high hopes for this. I have heard a lot about it. They are all over social media. They do have a lot of people that have mentioned them, talked about them, tried them, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cap this up. And as always, I am vaping at my trusty 75 watts. And this is Mr. Frosty from Quik Vape. Nice, solid, dense clouds. Sometimes you vape a flavor, and when you exhale, the clouds seem kind of wispy. Or like if you look at them from a side view as you're blowing a cloud, you can kind of see everything through the cloud right away. Not so with this. Definitely does cloud up, so the clouds are good. I definitely want more of this. If you haven't guessed, this is really, really, really good. If you've ever had a fruity cereal and milk, you kind of get an idea. This literally is if you took a milkshake and sprinkled it with the cereal instead of pouring milk into a bowl of it. It is super smooth. It is super creamy. You absolutely taste the vanilla. And I think the vanilla bean was actually a good option to go with because it makes the milkshake flavor pop a little bit more because, like I was saying, actual vanilla bean has a more prominent flavor than just like vanilla extract. But it definitely makes the milkshake flavor aspect of it pop a bit more, so that it actually does have that milkshake taste to it. And then on the tail end and the undertone of it, you hit that fruity cereal. This is actually blended very, very well. It's paired very nicely, and it actually, if this was in physical form, I may actually try this and see if there's any local places that would do a milkshake with this on top of it, or I may just bring my own and sprinkle it on top. But this is basically pretty much dead on to what it states it is. It's a vanilla bean milkshake with fruity cereal, and you taste absolutely dead on both of them. And it's not separated to where you taste the cream of the milkshake in the beginning and then it leads into the fruity cereal. I mean, it blends very well together and it blends very nicely through the vape. Like I said, there is absolutely no throat hit, super dense clouds, max VG. Definitely give this a shot if you like milkshake flavors, if you like fruity cereal. There is nothing about this paired together that's a bad thing that I can see. The only thing that I could see as a negative is if you don't like either flavor. But this is a great, great vape. I could definitely see this being an all-day vape. Now, I will say it is a little sweet. So if you're not a fan of super sweet flavors, this might tend to be a little bit strong for you on an average if you vape it all day. Now, if you like these type of flavors, which I do, this could definitely be an all-day vape for you. But I do want to make that mention just because there are people out there that don't like super sweet flavors for very long or can't handle them all day. So there is that, but that's about the only negative that I could say about this flavor. Very, 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 very enjoyable and very smooth. Quik Vape, thank you guys so much for the chance to try this. I do have a couple other flavors from them that I will be doing videos on. There is that red subscribe button. If you are interested and want to know what the other flavors are and what they vape like, definitely click that and it will let you know. As always, check them out. Like I said, quikvape.com. But if you want to purchase the bottle, definitely check out elementvape.com. Great website, great customer service. They are on Instagram and Facebook as well. Thank you guys so very much. As always, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. No matter what it is, anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping and make it more enjoyable for you, that is the main and only goal that I have for this. So no matter what it is, reach out to me, let me know. I will do everything in my power to help make that happen for you. But until next time, at the end of the day, no matter what, always remember, vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.